going on, everybody? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to who it applies to. Happy birthday tomorrow to me and to Quantum Kitty and Mark Dreams and seems like everybody else in our little psychedelic circle there. Um, I've got another DMT related podcast coming out with my friend David, and it hasn't been released yet. But I was thinking about it lately because in my last podcast with Quantum Kitty, she talked about how she does DMT in her dreams all the time and acid in her dreams all the time. And then I talked to this guy, David, who's never done psychedelics, and he says he's done DMT in his dreams. And that's only happened to me one time, but it was that's exactly what it was. I was in like a hospital room, it was very clean, and there was like these humanoid aliens. Just when I say alien doctors, it's exactly what you think about. Like they were in scrubs and surgical masks, and they were like these humanoid aliens. And I was sitting on the table, and they were prepping, and they were talking to me about like how they were going to give me this stuff, and what they were going to give me was the way they were able to get to me in the first place. They were like, we're going to show you this stuff, and this stuff is what takes us to you, and it's what allows you guys to see us, and it's the way we bounce around. It's the way we get from dimension to dimension, and it's your way out of this one too. So we're going to show you this shit. And they're like prepping and doing all this stuff. And then they came over to the table and they just handed me my bowl, like the bowl I smoke marijuana out of, and it was full of DMT. And at first I was like kind of disappointed maybe. I was like, oh no, I know what this is, guys. Like I actually know what this is already. And I looked up and they were all nodding like, yeah, we know you know what that is. We're telling you what it is. Like they were telling me there were specific people they were showing this to for whatever reason. And I'm not really good at lucid dreaming. I woke up and that was the only part I really remembered, was them explaining to me what it was. I don't know if I ever even smoked it. But I also don't know if I needed to, because I think I got the point. It was just very frustrating because dreams and DMT trips are a lot alike in that you feel like you've downloaded a lot of information and learned a lot of stuff. And then you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I had an amazing dream, but I can't remember exactly what it was. And a lot of my DMT trips are like that too, where I'll pick out the big parts and try to make sense of them, but a lot of it's just gone because it feels like years of things have happened in such a short span of time. And I've had dreams like that where I'm like, I lived a whole life. I swear that dream was like, I lived a whole different life. I aged, I became something different. It was very strange, and it makes me think that DMT trips and dreams are tied a little more closely than I expected them to. But the more I start to describe them, the closer they seem to be linked. I don't know. Another cool thing to wonder about, I guess. Everybody have fun. Be safe. It's the holidays. Don't be stressed out all the time.